Mathematics is a journey, not a destination. Mathematics gives us a hope that every problem has solution. Mathematics is considered to be the queen of science. Such significant quotes on mathematics goes on and on. Good afternoon to one and all gathered here. This is Teacher Shilpa, immensely delighted to be your host for the valedictory ceremony of 55th Annual Conference of AMTI. It is a matter of pride for having this mega event hosted in our school as we celebrate glorious 60 years of excellence. We are privileged for having this opportunity to interact with mathematical proficient minds. It was a true honor to listen to superlatively informative talks. We are extremely glad to witness the enthusiastic participation of all the delegates. Therefore, I can affirmatively state that it was undoubtedly mathematical. Now it's time to have an apt and equivalently adequate closure to this function. Therefore, let us start the valedictory ceremony by seeking Almighty's blessings. To serve the purpose, I call upon teachers of our school.
The 3 days of AMTI conference has been an example for one such activity. Good afternoon, dear Chief Guest, galaxy of intellectuals, invited guests, teachers, delegates, I take this opportunity to welcome each one of you to the valedictory function of 55th Annual Conference of AMTI. This is an immensely exciting day for our institution. The active participation of students from different schools affirms the relevance and meaningfulness of this conference. It was a hustle-bustle affair with gamut of events rolled to test the talent, mental ability, logical thinking and creativity. All in all, it was a fun-filled event dealt with cerebral grilling and creative palette. I hope you all enjoyed your 3 days in our campus. Let me first acknowledge the presence of some of our eminent guests. It is indeed our pleasure to have amongst us the Chief Guest of the valedictory function. On behalf of Madhava Kripa School, I consider it a privilege to welcome the Chief Guest of today's valedictory function, Dr. Sudhakara Ji, Professor and Head of the Department of Mathematics, MIT Manipal. He has completed his MSc, MPhil, PhD and specialized in graph theory. He has teaching experience of 32 years and industrial research experience of 25 years. He is also a life member of RMS. He has participated in several national and international conferences. Sir, your presence is indeed a source of motivation. We look forward to your valedictory address today. Thank you for accepting our invitation and gracing the event. On behalf of all of us gathered here, I kindly request our correspondent Shri P.G. Pandit sir to florally welcome our Chief Guest Dr. Sudhakara Ji. We are honoured by the presence of AMTI patron Shri R. Atma Raman, who graced this event. We are indeed delighted to have you with us, sir. I now request Teacher Pallavi to welcome him florally. A very special welcome to our correspondent Shri P.G. Pandit sir, who continuously supports and guides us. We are incredibly honored to have Dr. Palan Vasan, General Secretary of AMTI, Dr. S.R. Santanam, Conference Secretary, and Sri Sundaramurthy, Treasurer of AMTI, who gives different perspectives about mathematics to all the students and improve their ability to approach to a problem. I extend my genuine welcome to you all, sir. I request Teacher Akshata, Teacher Swati, and Teacher Yogavati to welcome them. Teacher Yogavati is from Manipal School, Mangalore, and Teacher Akshata and Teacher Swati are from Madhava Kripa School, Manipal. It's my pleasure to welcome our dear Principal, Mrs. Jessy Andrews, who is the source of inspiration and motivation for all of us. I extend my hearty welcome to Vice Principal Mrs. Jyoti Santosh and In Charge Vice Principal Mrs. Veena Rao for all the support and all the activities. It's my esteemed privilege to welcome all the Executive Committee members of AMTI, special invitees, teachers, student delegates, teachers, admin staff and non-teaching staff of our school. Once again, I feel deeply cherished to offer a pleasant welcome to one and all present here. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I extend a hearty welcome to you too. We would gladly receive feedback from delegates, so I call upon Mr. Anandi Mishra from Mumbai.
Thank you very much, AMTI. Thank you very much, Madhava Kripa School, for arranging this conference. This conference was very nice and it was completed and on time, and all the activities were on time. This goes to the conducting team. S.R. Santaram sir, have a round of applause for him. So the teachers' presentations and students' presentations, the guest lecturers, and all were very nice. And the quiz was ended on a dramatic note, and I thank you and I congratulate all for this conduction. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone, for inviting us over here and to be the part of this conference. Thank you very much once again.
Now I call upon a student from Nagpur, Parnavi Gade.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Myself is Parnavi Gade, and I'm from Hon'ble Chief Vidya Mandir, Shri Krishna Nagar, Nagpur, Maharashtra. For me, these 3 days have been totally mesmerizing, and I'm sure like almost every one of you must be feeling that AMTI surely provided us young minds a platform where we could present our papers, our exhibits, and express our views, conduct brainstorming sessions, and obviously learn from so many great minds. And this was surely an enlightening conference, and I'm glad I could be part of this. For me, seeing people of my own age, from explaining complicated theorems to applying them in real life, it was surely an overwhelming experience, and I feel that sharing this platform with each one of you was a really, really great choice of mine. Also, in these 3 days, I got to know about the culture of this beautiful place, Manipal, and I think that genuinely people here are just so kind and helpful. Firstly, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Madhava Kripa School, the director, principal ma'am, the staff, and of course the support staff for providing all of us with such great facilities. I'd like to take this chance of thanking our director, Ms. Annapurni Shastri ma'am, principal ma'am, and of course Vishakha ma'am and Samak sir for constantly guiding us. This has surely been a really good experience, and I'd like to thank everyone for organizing such a great event where we all could take back home really, really fond memories on this last day. And to all the participants here, I'd like to wish everyone a best of luck for the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the valuable feedback. Now the time has arrived to hear from our esteemed chief guest. I request Dr. Sudhakar to address the gathering.
So I don't have to give any suggestion, or I don't want to give a big speech. In fact, I can't. But I want to tell you 2 things, because it's something about mathematics and mathematics teachers. I want to tell you one thing about who is a good mathematics teacher, and other one about who is a good mathematics student. It is said, or the shloka is taken from Madhava Kripa, written by Kalidasa, one of the all-time great poets. It says that Klishta Kriya Prasidhi Atma Samstha Sankrantiranyasya Vishesha Yukta Yasyopayam Sadhu Saha Shikshakana Duri Pratisthapaitavya Eva. That means what? I'm sure that nobody can understand. Right? It is very difficult to have the subject inside you. You can read, you can get a degree, you can get PhD, you can get so many things. But having the subject inside you is the most difficult. What is the meaning of having the subject inside you? I'll give you an example. Paul Erdos is considered to be the mathematician of the century. For him, mathematics is a social obligation. He would go to everyone, each one of his friends, ask him, what are the problems you are working on? What are the difficulties? You will sit with them, work with them, and see to it that the problem is solved. He didn't have a permanent job. He was unmarried, no house, no grandparents. But still he was considered to be the topmost mathematician of the century. You understand how difficult it is. Right? And we have our own person around. My teacher, his name is Narayan Acharya, who went to Tata Institute for Fundamental Research for his PhD, worked there for 2 years. When he was there, he was the best student of that institute. And afterwards, because of his personal reasons, he came back. He was the principal in Vadaskas College in India Bangladesh, Sundapur. And even when he was principal, he was taking 16 hours of teaching. With all the administration work, he would go to class, teach, go to office, have a meeting, again go to class, teach. That is a dedication. That is what is expected from a teacher. Again, it is so difficult. Right? Second one is Sankranti Ranyasya Vishesha Yukta. That means transferring the knowledge which you have is not at all that easy. Understanding something is much easier than making somebody else understand the same thing. Do research is very easy, but guide somebody and get the research done is so difficult. Right? So you have to develop that skill of transferring the knowledge you have to the younger generation. Otherwise, why the knowledge is there? Unless you transfer it to somebody, there is no meaning in having the knowledge. So, Yasyopayam Sadhu, for somebody for whom both of these are true, he is the best teacher. Right? That's about a good teacher. And about a good student. Who is a good student? I'll tell you a small story. It happened. We are teachers. We define, for example, a circle. What is a circle? It's a locus of a moving point, which moves in such a way that its distance from a fixed point remains constant. The fixed point is called the center of the circle, and the constant distance is called radius of the circle. We teach it, right? Then in the class we draw a circle. We point it is the center and draw a straight line from the center to the circumference, one of the points of the circumference, and say this is the radius. Then one intelligent student stands up and asks, "Sir, what is radius?" Radius is the constant distance, right? Constant distance is a number, or it can be a straight line. Straight line is the line joining the center to any point on the circumference. It's a straight line, it's not the radius. How can you say that is the radius? We always make such small mistakes, right? If somebody asks, if some intelligent student or maybe teacher student asks the question, then we learn. And the most important thing is learning from the students. The students who allow the teacher to learn are the good students. They should ask questions. They should see to it that the teacher says, I don't know now, I will tell you later. If somebody is like that, then he is a good student. I'll give you one more example. It's about it's called Chika story. Chika is a Nigerian boy. Maybe that whenever he was in 5th standard, just before the vacation, the last day just before the vacation, his teacher gave a book to him and said that this book contains the method to decide whether the given number is divisible by 2, divisible by 3, divisible by 5, divisible by 10, divisible by ... But it did not contain the method to check whether the number is divisible by 7 or not. So Chika went back, he searched and could not find the method to see whether a number is divisible by 7 or not. He went to the neighboring, he asked everyone on the way or his relatives, his father, mother, everyone. They said, we don't know. Then he took as a challenge and designed his own method. Now it's known as Chika's method. He got an award for that answer. And when he came back, he gave the book to the teacher and said that I have designed my own method. It is so simple, I will explain to you in one line. Suppose that we have a number, even if there are great deliberations, this may stand nowhere. Still, I want to say what is Chika's method. Suppose that we have a number N, with the digits A1, A2, An. We construct a number N dash, deleting the last digit An. We take A1, A2, An minus 1. Take An, multiply that by 5. Add it to A1, A2, An minus 1. Right? If the original number is divisible by 7, if and only the new number is divisible by 7. That is Chika's method. It is so elegant and so and it can be taken as a challenge for all of you, the students over here, that this method can be extended to any prime number. You take any prime p, we can have a number k such that the last digit of the number multiplied by k and added to the number, if the new number is divisible by 3, then the original number is also divisible by 3. Right? What is that k which is to be multiplied and added to the multiplied to an and added to a1 into an minus 1 is the question. That you have to do. It is not difficult, you can all try and get it done. Right? So with this, I'll stop. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry. It's my speech was totally informal. I am not thanked even the persons who have invited. Completely fine, sir. Completely fine. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to interact with all.
Thank you, sir, for such a humble speech and also for beautifully illustrating dedicated teacher, his or her role in transferring knowledge to students as well as a good student. Thank you, sir. We witnessed the keen participation of 4 teams in today's finals of quiz, which was held earlier. Now is the moment to acknowledge their efforts. I request Dr. Santanam to take over for further proceedings.
The quiz was conducted in a very grand manner, and we have the results of the quiz. Only you know about it, but we are going to call you here to get your cash prizes. The first prize goes to Team A. Go to Team B. Team B. The third prize goes to Team B. Team B, please stand. There are some exhibits and models, and AMTI delegates went and then judged them. So, first prize goes to Zora Miriam Zahra, Madhava Kripa School. The third prize goes to Tanmay G. Bo and Anand Nair.
Congratulations to all the winners and appreciation to all other participants. I now request Dr. M. Palanivasan to share his thoughts with the gathering.
So, good afternoon to everybody. It's an honor to be here. Really, there is no word to appreciate this MKS team. So, on behalf of the AMTI, we want to honor the correspondent, principal, Silence Madam. I request our Atman sir to honor the correspondent. So it is my privilege to honor the principal. So now comes the very important items, vote of thanks by our AMTI team. So first of all, my sincere thanks goes to the Almighty Sri Udupi Krishna and Sri Ulumuamiya to make this conference as a grand success. Our conference has started with the inaugural function on 28/12/22 at 10 a.m. My heartfelt thanks goes to the Vice Chancellor of Manipal University, Lieutenant General Dr. M.D Venkatesh, who has inaugurated our conference in the presence of Madhava Kripa School Correspondent, Sri P.G. Pandit, the Principal, Madam Jessy Andrews, Headmistress and Vice Principal of MKS, and our Patron Sri R. Sir. I thank Mrs. Shailaja Bedi for the lecture on Professor P.L. Bhattak Memorial Lecture. The session was chaired by our Conference Secretary, Dr. Esther Santana. We have witnessed a beautiful exhibition organized by the school children of Madhava Kripa and nearby schools. I thank all the students for their enthusiasm and the teachers who have guided us. different rooms, and it was coordinated by Mr. Nagaraj, Mr. Bamre, Dr. Kumarasamy, Mr. Lakshminarayanan, Mr. Ramesh, and Dr. T. Subramaniam. I thank all of them. Many teachers have presented their purpose in the auditorium. It was coordinated by Dr. S. R. Santanam. I thank once again all of them. A written test was conducted for the selection of participants in the final quiz. 105 delegates were participated. From them, 16 members were selected and separated in 4 teams. Each team consists of 1 teacher and 3 students. On the first day evening, we have witnessed a beautiful and colorful cultural program organized by MKS. The students have performed a beautiful divine welcome dance. After that, they have performed a soulful songs on both divine and national. A mathematical content-oriented skit, Who Am I?, was presented in a wonderful manner. The teachers of Madhava Kripa Schools have performed a beautiful and soulful songs on divine and nation. After that, the students have performed a beautiful folk dance. On the whole, both the first and the last dance was choreographed very well. My sincere thanks goes to all the students and teachers who have trained them in a short period. My heartfelt thanks goes to the teachers who performed the songs. The second day was started with a paper presentation followed by Professor B. M. Bhattakar Memorial Lecture given by Dr. B. R. Shankar of NIT, Suratkar, and chaired by Sri R. Appa. My heartfelt thanks goes to him for the wonderful lecture. It was followed by Professor Gangadaya Memorial Lecture sponsored by Professor Krishnamurthy, formerly British Planning, by Dr. K. P. Indra from Manipal University, chaired by myself. My sincere thanks goes to the Madam for her useful talk on the conference topic. My sincere thanks goes to Dr. K. Ramasubramaniam, IIT Mumbai, for his wonderful and useful talk on R.C. Gupta Endowment Lecture. Dr. S. R. Santanam chaired the session. A panel discussion was conducted on the theme talk. Dr. T. Subramaniam chaired the session. Mr. Bombay and Dr. Kumarasamy teams presented their views and was beautifully coordinated by the chairperson. I thank all of them. AMTI General meeting was conducted. Our Cabinet Sri R. Appa chaired the meeting. The meeting ended with the vote of thanks by Dr. T. Subramaniam. My sincere thanks goes to all the members of the AMTI. The day of the conference was started with the paper presentation. On the whole, 60 plus students and teachers represented their papers in this conference. My special thanks, the special and thoughtful thanks goes to Dr. S. R. Santanam for his wonderful coordination. A wonderful and meaningful quiz was conducted by our quizmaster and our partner Sri Raman. 4 teams were participated and 3 teams deserved the prizes. My sincere thanks goes to Sri Raman sir for his hard work at this age. I thank Mr. Lakshminarayanan, Sri Bamre, and P. Ramesh for their support in the quiz. My heartfelt thanks goes to all the participants for their wonderful views and suggestions in the open session. The conference came to end with the valedictory function. The chief guest of the function, Dr. Sudhakar, Professor and Head Department of Mathematics, MIT Manipal. Prizes were given to the quiz winners and the best moderators. My sincere thanks goes to Dr. Sudhakar for his wonderful speech. I congratulate all the prize winners. Foremost, my sincere thanks goes to the correspondent of this Madhava Kripa School, Sri M.D Venkatesh. My heartfelt thanks goes to Principal, Mrs. Jessy Andrews. when myself and Dr. S.R. Sandhanam came in the month of June to fix a conference venue, we were discussed all the issues with the principal madam and Shailaja madam, and after that so many WhatsApp messages and phone calls were made, but at last she has proved as a good leader and a good administrator. She has given maximum help and she herself went through each and every thing. The whole things were assisted by Secretary Shailaja. She was nicely mediated the entire conference along with the principal, vice principal, and Headmistress Asha Nayak. My sincere and heartfelt thanks goes to Mr. Rajesh Shenoy, Management Executive of AMTI, for the support. My heartfelt thanks goes to all the teaching and non-teaching members of Madhava Kripa School for their continuous, tireless, hard work to make this conference a grand success. Actually, I was very much impressed on 27 itself they came to the venue. I was wondering, all the teaching and non-teaching members are working with very enthusiastically from morning to evening. Definitely do not happen in any school. Remember this holiday, Christmas holiday, definitely I once again support and my sincere thanks goes to all the teaching and non-teaching staff of MPS. The hospitality given by the Madhava Kripa team will be cherished by all the delegates for a long time. The food, hostel facility, and the transport arrangements were made in a grand manner. On behalf of the team AMTI and the delegates, I want to congratulate the entire team of Madhava Kripa School for their support to make their conference a grand success. I pray God to give them a good health, wealth, and peace of mind to the principal and their team throughout their life. I hope AMTI and Madhava Kripa School work together for the benefit of students community in the field of mathematics. Once again, I thank one and all. Wish a happy and prosperous New Year 2023.
Thank you, sir, for such a detailed Thanksgiving note. We are extremely happy to receive all your appreciations and gratitude. Thank you, sir. Showing gratitude is one of the simplest things human can do, yet so powerful. So I now request our Vice Principal, Mrs. Jyoti Santosh, to propose the vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to the dignitaries on the days, delegates from different parts of the country, staff and students of Madhava Kripa. You may be wondering, 2 vote of thanks I am here on behalf of the institution. Exponential results require exponential thinking and high performance team working with a growth-oriented mindset. For us, this 3-day AMTI was somewhat like mathematics, working, reworking alternative methods to prove and to make a successful event. I consider it my utmost privilege to propose the vote of thanks to acknowledge the help rendered by many. My sincere thanks to Mr. Sudhakara Ji, Professor and Head of the Department of Mathematics MIT, Manipal, for having consented to be the Chief Guest and for his words of wisdom. Thank you, sir. I request our Correspondent, Shri P.T. Pandit, to hand over the memento as a mark of our love and respect. Thank you, sir. It is our honor to have have with us a knowledgeable person, Mr. Atmaraman, patron of AMTI. He kindles the mathematical inquisitiveness in the students with a lot of questions during presentation and by conducting quiz. His observation and appreciation for minute details is truly inspiring. My profound thanks to you, sir. My heartfelt gratitude to our correspondent, Shri P.G. Pandit, who connects the teachers, parents, and management to help school reach greater heights. My gratitude to Dr. Parnivasan, General Secretary of AMTI, for giving us an opportunity to conduct the conference in our school and for coordinating the program. Thank you, sir. Dr. S.R. Santanam, Conference Secretary, who continuously coordinated with the school and the AMTI members. He looked into every minuscule details of the conference to make it a successful one. Thanks a lot, sir. I thank Shri Sundaramurthy, Treasurer of AMTI, for budgeting the event and for gracing the occasion with his presence. I thank the AMTI team for the wonderful gesture of felicitating the correspondent, the principal, and the program coordinator for all the relentless efforts they had put in. Thank you. My sincere thanks to our principal, Mrs. Jessy Andrews, the precious point who connects individual dots from one to another to create a wonderful circle team which held in the time of the conference. Thank you, ma'am. My thanks to the Headmistress, Mrs. Asha Nayak, and the Vice Principal in charge, Mrs. Veena Rao, for monitoring the details of the conference. Thank you, ma'am. I acknowledge and appreciate all EC members for their involvement and support. My earnest thanks to the overall coordinator of this conference. She is one such person who has the power to rise above any situation and deliver the best results no matter what the circumstances are. She continues to excel every expectation we set. Yes, she is none other than our own teacher Shailaja Bai. Thank you, teacher, for your tremendous effort, your diligence, late nights, early mornings that has helped us to make this event a huge success. I request our correspondent and principal to felicitate Teacher Chancellor. Thank you all. I am grateful to all the teacher and student delegates who shared their knowledge and also who were at the receiving end. Your active participation is what made this conference a memorable one. Thank you all for joining us and bringing glory to this event. I thank all the special invitees who have spared their time to be with us today. My infinite thanks to all the teachers who were on duty. Your great work has resulted in tangible and beneficial results. You are a force to be reckoned. Thank you, teachers. With deep sense of gratitude, I thank our management executive, Mr. Rajesh, who manages to go above and beyond the call of duty. Thank you, Rajesh. The team that works behind the scene is our admin team and auxiliary staff. They are first to come in and the last to go out. We commend their dedication and hard work. Our gratitude to our management for having agreed to provide accommodation for the delegates and for co-sponsoring the event. Many thanks to Food Court for treating our taste buds. I thank the photographer, Mr. Pradeep, and our student, Shamant Pai, for capturing the beautiful moment. I request Shamant Pai felicitate you with a video. Last but not the least, I thank the entire MKS family for the support rendered for organizing the event. I would like to end this event formally by quoting this phrase: a good event never ends. They only take a pause and keep us waiting for the next. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for not only proposing this vote of thanks, for your tremendous support in successfully hosting this event. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Now, I request the gathering to raise for national anthem.
पंजाब